Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. As you know, we are solving problems based on Thales theorem and its converse. We have seen 5 to 6 examples. Now let us solve few more examples. The first example here is, in the figure, DE is parallel to OQ and DF is parallel to OR. Prove that EF is parallel to QR. Now this triangle PQR is given. In this triangle DE, the line segment DE is shown parallel to the line segment OQ. In the same way, the line segment DF is shown parallel to the line segment OR, and we asked to prove that the line segment EF is parallel to the side QR of triangle PQR. Now here, this is one triangle and towards right another triangle is there, that is PRO. PQO is one triangle and PRO is another triangle. For these two triangles, let us apply the Thales theorem and proceed to prove EF is parallel to QR. Now in triangle PQO, since DE is parallel to OQ, then according to BPT, PE upon EQ will be equaling to PD upon DO. PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO according to Thales theorem. Thales theorem says that if a line drawn parallel to any of the three sides of triangle divides the remaining other two sides proportionately. So according to that theorem, the ratio of PE and QE or EQ will be equaling to the ratio of PD and DO. Call this as equation number 1. Similarly, the triangle which is towards right side, that is PRO. So in triangle PRO, given DF is parallel to OR, therefore PF upon FR will be equaling to PD upon DO. Call this equation number 2. Now if you compare equation 1 and equation 2, PD upon DO is common, therefore P upon EQ must be equal to PF upon FR. From equation 1 and 2, in triangle PQR, the bigger triangle PQR, P upon EQ is equaling to PF upon FR. Now, converse of Thales theorem says that in a triangle, if a line segment divides the two sides of triangle proportionately, then that line segment must be parallel to the third side of the triangle. So here, if PE upon EQ is equaling to PF upon FR, then PEF, this EF must be parallel to QR. PE is here, EQ is here, PF is here, FR is here. Okay. Now therefore EF must be parallel to QR according to the converse of basic proportionality theorem. So hence we prove that EF is parallel to QR. This is from converse of BPT. Okay. Now coming to one more example. In the figure, DE is parallel to AC and DF is parallel to AE. Prove that BF upon FE is equaling to BE upon EC. This is the figure. Triangle ABC is given. In this triangle, DE is parallel to AC. Okay, then DF is parallel to AE, and we are asked to prove BF upon FE is equaling to BE upon EC. So in the same way, here also we have to go for two triangles. In triangle ABC, that is bigger triangle, DE is parallel to AC, this is given. Okay, now according to Thales theorem, if DE is parallel to AC, then BE upon EC must be equal to BD upon DA. Okay, call this as equation number 1. Now similarly, in triangle ABE, this triangle, this part Okay, in triangle ABE, since DF is parallel to AE, DF and AE are parallel, isn't it? Therefore, by Thales theorem, we get BF upon FE, BF upon FE is equal to BD upon DA. So DF is parallel to AE, therefore BF upon FE is equal to BD upon DA. This is also according to BPT. Call this equation as equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2, equation 1 and equation 2, in equation 1, BD upon DA is equaling to BE upon EC. Okay, in equation 2, same BD upon DA is equaling to BE upon FE. We proved this. So obviously BE upon FE must be equal to BF upon FE must be equal to BE upon EC. So hence from 1 and 2 we prove that BF upon FE will be equaling to BE upon EC. So in this way, based on Thales theorem, we solve the problems or the examples. Now let us see one or two more examples on the same theorem, that is BPT. So dear students, let us solve one more example. The example is, in the figure LM is parallel to CB and LN is parallel to CD. Prove that AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. So here in this figure, it is a quadrilateral ABCD. In this quadrilateral, the diagonal AC is joined. LM is drawn parallel to CB and LN is drawn parallel to CD, and we are asked to prove AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. Now in triangle ABC, the upper part of quadrilateral ABC, it is a triangle. In triangle ABC, LM is parallel to BC. Therefore, by Thales theorem, BM upon AM will be equaling to LC upon LA or AL. So BM upon AM is equaling to CL upon AL. This is from basic proportionality theorem. Okay. Now adding 1 to both sides. Let us add 1 towards both sides. BM upon AM plus 1 is equal to CL upon AL plus 1. Now let us simplify this. BM plus AM upon AM. So LCM will be AM. Okay, LCM will be AM. This one we have to multiply it by 1. Therefore, BM plus AM upon AM is equal to, in the same way, CL plus AL upon AL. Now, for BM plus AM and CL plus AL, if you refer the figure, BM plus AM is nothing but AB, and in the same way CL plus AL is nothing but AC. Now let us replace this by AB and this by AC. The step what we are going to get is AB upon AM is equal to AC upon AL. Now see the LHS of the statement which is given to prove, that is AM upon AB, but here we are getting AB upon AM. So to get AM upon AB, we have to take the reciprocal of this equation, isn't it? Or you can write by taking reciprocal, AB upon AM upon AB is equal to AL upon AC. Call this as equation number 1. Now similarly, go for lower part of the quadrilateral ABCD. Lower part is also a triangle and the name of the triangle is ADC. Similarly in triangle ADC, LN is parallel to CD. LN is parallel to CD. Therefore, again by applying the basic proportionality theorem, DN upon AN, DN upon AN is equal to LC upon AL. So DN upon AN will be equaling to LC upon AL. This is from basic proportionality theorem. So in the same way as we did in case of triangle ABC, adding 1 to both sides, DN upon AN plus 1 will be equaling to CL upon AL plus 1. By simplifying, we will be going to get DN plus AN upon AN is equals to CL plus AL upon AL. If you go to the figure, DN plus AN is nothing but AD. Okay, LCL plus AL is nothing but AC. So replace this and this by AD and AC respectively. So AD upon AN will be equaling to AC upon AL. Now if you refer the right hand side of the statement which is given to prove, the right hand side of the statement is AN upon AD, and here what we are getting, AD upon AN. So here also we have to go for reciprocal of AD upon AN is equal to AC upon AL, and that is AN upon AD is equal to AL upon AC. Call this as equation number 2. Now if you study equation 1 and equation 2, in equation 1 AL upon AC is equaling to AM upon AB. In equation 2 same AL upon AC is equaling to AN upon AD. Then in this way from 1 and 2 AM upon AB must be equal to AN upon AD. So hence from 1 and 2 AM upon AB is equaling to AN upon AD. So in this way about 7 to 8 examples we have seen which were based on Thales theorem, and probably one example on the converse of Thales theorem. So from next video we shall switch on to the next part of this topic, that is triangles. Thank you very much.